myself on tilt yesterday. I was playing against a couple good players, but I put myself on tilt and I lost because of that. But these are strong reasons why I still think that this like Street Fighter 3 is so much better. These are, even though they could improve on this. Like right there. Did you see what I just did right there? That universal overhead combo with the super. That's much needed in Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 4. Another thing, when you do overhead in this game, when you do overhead in Third Strike, like this is a unique overhead to Ken right here. He does a 2-hit overhead. Now they changed it to 1. That also combos off the super. You know what I'm saying? That's like crucial. Like if I can miss it. And I'm pretty sure you can even hit the, if trying to miss the first hit on purpose. I think it's too far, but I think it'll work in the corner though. But this is another reason, the universal overhead. I did it already though, but I haven't played Third Strike in a long time. But I used to school dudes in Third Strike, bro. There was like one dude that played Ken that like I thought he was the only guy that competed, was able to compete with me. He was literally like #1 at one point. Now, I wasn't nowhere near #1, but I was beating top 10 players on a regular basis. You know, there was a top 10 Yoon, I forget his name, but like I was destroying him. Like he beat me like one time, but like he barely beat me. And the reason he beat me is because I didn't follow my gut instinct in the situation. I was going to beat him if I did follow my initial gut instinct. You know what I mean? I missed that one. But these are reasons why Third Strike is so good. Like I'm trying to improve it so that like they go even like a little bit further than that. I feel like that's pretty far though. I think that's the reason why they did it. That's like, these are important things. Like I'm trying to even improve the hit zone so you get even more options. Like you can uppercut or whatever after that. You know what I'm saying? I think they should listen to me on that one though. What I was trying to do was in the corner. Hold up. Let me see. You're gonna have to miss the first hit on purpose, which is hard to do. I'm gonna have to get a knockdown. He gets pushed too far back. Let's see. No, he does off the 2-hitter. I'm trying to see if he does off the 1-hitter. I'm trying to get 1 hit on purpose. Oh, I think it does connect even off of the 1. So you could. This is why I get kind of annoyed with the game. Like, is it gonna suck for me too? Hell yeah, of course it's gonna suck for me too. But what's needed in Street Fighter 5 is that the overheads are trash in Street Fighter 5. That's why Street Fighter 5 is not as good as it should be. Those people that can do the double uppercut, you know what I'm saying? I'm very confused with that. I don't think it's possible on D-pad. Ken has like this like fucking bullshit uppercut that he... But this is the best one for that reason. Like a lot of beginner players won't be able to do shit like that. Like that crouching medium kick into super, they don't understand that. But like if they did understand it, they would understand why this game is so much better than 5. To this very day, I still think this is the best Street Fighter of all time. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't even combo. You have to go light punch always. You know, I haven't played this game in a long time, but like just the flow of the game, like that combo right there, even though it's way harder than Street Fighter 5, feels like it flows the right way. I don't know how else to explain it. Just everything. Ever since it started going kind of 3D, you know, it's not that the games were bad, but like they took away a lot of stuff that made the game good. Like up close, like notice when I'm far away, when I do like standing medium punch with Ken, like he'll just do like a regular, like, you know, he'll do a regular right hand, right? But look what happens when I get close to him. Do you see what it changed to? I was like, it's no longer a straight right hand. It goes to like a hook to the body. You're wondering why that's important though, and this is the reason why. Like, if they're blocking, he has options. He has a target combo off of that. So like, that increased the likelihood of you getting grabs, you know, combo. Like, this game was intense, and the options is what they took out. Like, even though the game is getting easier, which I do like, you know, I put myself on tilt and I was losing way more matches than I really wanted to yesterday. See, that does work, even off of that one. So like, you see what's happening right there? Almost every Street Fighter player does this. Every Mortal Kombat player does this. This move beats that. What can you do after it? You could super, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it so that it crush counters if you do this. And you land this, that crush counters. Now guess what? Now I can do fucking crouching hard punch into uppercut. Oh my god, he's stunned. I can do it again. You know what I'm saying? I can fucking, you know, I have options there. You know, you just don't have those options available. You know, this game was the shit, bro. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I still think this is the best Street Fighter of all time. You know, this is one thing I would like for them to fix, though. You know, I talk a lot of shit. I do love the game, and I'm a sore loser. But when I'm like, if I get emotional, you know, don't take away from the fact that you see me playing it all the time. That's the true reality you should be looking at. But this is one thing that I can't stand about the game, about even this game. When you try to do the cross-up spin kick, that's what I'm doing right now. It does work on crouching opponents, but it's way harder to hit them. I don't like that. I want it to hit crouching opponents as well. You know what I'm saying? When they're standing, basically they have to, you know, they can parry it. They have to block that basically. And that's in Street Fighter 5, Akuma, I believe Akuma can't do it and Ryu can't do it anymore. Ken's the only one that could do it. Ken's the only one that could do it, but guess what? They changed the game so much that he can't even benefit from really using it almost the entire match. So like, you know, I want to change it because if normally I pick Ryu. Like I can land it with Ryu. I know Akuma can land it. Let me see, change character. Like that's fucking awesome. Whoever came up with that universal overhead should get a fucking bonus at Capcom Japan. Whoever came up with the do I have to do that every time? Whoever came up with that was a fucking genius at Capcom USA. Not every character could combo off of the super, but you get the idea of what I'm saying here. Like, almost every character has a super that does combo off of that. So that's why it's like, this game was like, for me, the best Street Fighter of all time. Like, let me see if I can land it. I know you can. I know for a fact you can do it. I'm not stupid. There it is. You have to do it early. It's weird. I don't want it to be so damn difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's very annoying. I wish it was easier to do that cross-up spin kick. You can land super after it too, but it's like, it's so fucking hard to do. Okay. Oh my god, wow, I'm trash now. Oh my god! This game was the fucking shit, dog. If you ever talk to anyone that likes Street Fighter and they say that Third Strike is not the best Street Fighter of all time, they're not real Street Fighter players. If they disagree that Third Strike is the best fucking Street Fighter, they're not Street Fighter players. They're not legit Street Fighter players. This was the most intense Street Fighter, and when they added this universal overhead, which is basically focus attack from Street Fighter 4, which is medium punch, medium kick together, this changed everything. That changed everything. Do you see what I just did right there? That's super right there, for Christ's sake. You know, you have options even after the fucking super. This game is insane. You know what I'm saying? I could do another super if I wanted to. This game is insane. You know, I had options. I had, you know... This game was the way it's supposed to be, but, like, I think if they did... You know, the universal overhead has to come back. In my opinion, this has to come back to Street Fighter. The dash, whoever decided to put the dash in the game, they deserve a bonus. I would take away the back dash. I would take away this. So you can't run away from your opponent. You can only come in. I would take this away. I would take away this away, because he's not even looking behind him. He just, you know. Look at that. Look at the space that you know, within 2 dashes, you're, like, already, you know, it's insane. It's insane. Look at it. Look at it. The smoothness. The smoothness is crazy. You know, I see. I wish there was like a slightly bigger hitbox on his uppercut right there, which they kind of did. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Oh my God, I tried to do it. It's hard, it's hard. They don't give you that much time. You know, see right there, like, I feel like that's acceptable for it to land. You know what I mean? And one thing I like, in Street Fighter 5, they fixed that. When he does uppercut into fireball, it hits always. They fixed it. In this game, it's very hard to land that super after it. See? It doesn't catch all of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to prove. I did land that combo. It took me a while, but he can land super after that. So could Akuma, but like that should even work. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't recommend that against, especially against a Ken, but it's fucking very hard to do that though. And another thing, Ryu had this. This is one of the best, which they took out. They took that out. See, he dizzy, but I was. This is the thing they took out. He has this kick in 5. He has this kick in 5. But he can't do the reset anymore. You know why they call it the reset? Because that's what you feel like doing after you get caught by it. That's what you feel like doing to your console when you get caught by some shit like that. You know, this is the best one. In my opinion, this is the best one. You know, I wish they could just combine 5, like how easy 5 was. Like the only thing that I don't like right here, like if you land overhead, crush counter. If you land even his unique overhead, it only does 1 hit, obviously. They would have to change it to a 1-hitter. But if you land it, crush counter. Come up, right there, boom. You get free combo after every attack. Boom, that connects. Crush counter, exactly, right there, stun. You know, it basically will be the crush counter instead. You know what I'm saying? So every hit you do, if I do 1 crouching light kick, stun. Come up, do a combo. That's what this game needs, man. There's too much back and forth, nothing's happening. There's too much of that. Nah, bring that intensity back. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes this game dope in the first place, the fucking intensity. You know, make the stages fucking smaller so that people gotta bang fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? It just feels so buttery smooth, man. Like right there, you see the slow motion effect where Ken's head is cocked back right there? That shit is fire, yo. If you've never played these older games, they're way harder to do the special moves and stuff. But there's, in my opinion, I have more fun playing these games than the new ones. I'm not gonna lie. You know, in 5 they brought some of the stuff back, but not enough of it. In 4 they changed it so you can't even do this. You said I was able to do 3 right there, 3 light kicks in a row. They changed it to 2. That's why this game is. That's why Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 4 were so boring in comparison to 3, which was all in your face, fucking. You know, it was completely in your face, rushdown style, and like it was perfectly the way it should be. You know what I'm saying? But with 4, they took away stuff like this, like where you could. You know, with 4, like, can you combo crouching jab in 4? Yeah, you can. But what I'm saying is on block. On block, let's say they block the first one. On block, you could get fucking ultra for trying to do a second one. In Street Fighter 4, if you do one fucking, let's say they block the first one and you try to do a second one, you'll get ultras. You know what I'm saying? You know, for a player to do that in this game is crazy. If it's not luck, they're fucking insanely good, man. You know what I'm saying? Is it possible? Yeah, I've done it. But, like, is it easy to do? Hell no. Unless they're cheating, it's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Right here. You know what I'm saying? The combos are a little bit harder. I always go for spin kick because it's more reliable, but... You can land the side step kick. I keep missing it like a fucking scrub because I haven't played this game in so long. Right there, I got it. Alright, yeah, the timing for this game, the combos are just as you think. Like, you literally have the right amount of time to land it, so just do it. But, you know, Oh, another thing. In this game, they fixed another thing. That sidestep kick that he does in this game, which, look how dope that shit looks. It looks like he's fucking roller skating and shit. Look at that. Look at the fucking power that it looks like it has behind it. Like, he really walks into it like he's really doing the shit. In Street Fighter 5, that shit look corny as hell. Look at that shit, bruh. Can you do that in 5? Yeah. Can you do this in 5? Yeah. I missed the full combo. But you know, I would have to take away the stun, but I fucked it up. I'm trying to demonstrate what you can't do in Street Fighter 5 no more. I didn't get the EX. And I love that they changed it to quarter circle instead of half circle forward. Half circle forward was very annoying, especially on D-pad. It's a miracle I'm even doing it as consistent as I am. You know what I'm saying? Right there, you have the world at your fingertips at that situation. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna combo. For whatever reason, they didn't think of shit like that back then though, but you can't combo anything after EX for whatever reason. I hate that. I wish they would do an update to this game that you could, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do this though. Hold up. I could do EX. That wouldn't obviously work because I already wasted the meter. That's just a little flashy combo right there. I'm trying to do the... There it is. There you can uppercut though. See, like, I feel like that his target combo right there, hard punch, hard kick, that can land on a crouching opponent right there. If they that can counter them. You see, I love that. That right uppercut that he has, they don't have that in 5 no more. All he does is this. He'll do this. When you press hard punch in Street Fighter 5, he'll do this. Whether he's up close or not, he'll still do this. I mean, who the fuck is changing that kind of shit over there? Tell him to go suck a dick, man. Stop changing what's good about the fucking game, dog. You need the options there, dog. You need as many options as you possibly can have in this fucking game, dog. You know what I'm saying? You need your options available, man. Like, I missed it. I know you can't combo that. Obviously, you couldn't do a second one because I already wasted the meter, but it looks cool. You know, this game is fucking phenomenal. Too far. I love that. Oh, I missed that. He has to be at, like, literally at head level. See? When he's at head level, it'll connect. But if he's anything lower than that, like right there, he has to be at head level when you start the... That's gonna miss. See? He's lower than head level. That's how I do it. Like if he's at... There it is. Oh my god, I thought that was it. That's it. You know what I'm saying, though? You telling me that shit's not hot? Like right here, the only things I would change, everything does a stun. This does a stun. This does a stun. I don't care what, if it's the start of the game. I kick him in his fucking leg, he's stunned. I kick him in his fucking, you know, I catch him with a mid kick, right there, stun. I catch him with this, stun. I catch him with an overhead, stun. 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 Sweep. Sweep stun. He gets up, he's fucking stunned. That's stunned. I sweep him, he lands on his fucking back and hits his head, he gets up stunned. Guess what? Now I can fucking combo him. That's how the whole game should be, dog. No matter what attack I catch him with, stun. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a fucking crouching jab, one crouching jab, a scrub lands a crouching jab on you. The game's on the line and shit. A scrub lands a crouching jab on you. Fucking stun. Stun. You know what I'm saying? Right there, boom, stun. You know, I can do full combo right there. Stun. Okay, I can do super. You know, the better players are going to do combos into supers. The scrubs are going to do fucking grabs and fucking another jab and shit. Think they're dope. Oh shit, look, I land too. You know what I'm saying? But bring that shit back. This is not a problem. Players... You know, players being able to do crouching light kick, crouching jab, crouching light kick again, that is not the problem. You can do 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3. You know, that was 2. Most people takes it in 2. I could do it in 1, but it's harder. Let's see. I'm gonna try to prove that I can do it in 1. Hold on. It's hard though. There it is. That's off of 1 jab into super. I guarantee you. I don't care who the fuck it is. I guarantee you. You could not do that on the first try, dog. That's like the hardest combo in the whole fucking game, dog. That's 1 crouching light kick into super. Go suck a dick, dog. You can't fucking do that. So go suck a dick, dog. So that's the point I'm trying to make, dog. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know what the fuck I'm doing. As you can see, these combos are not easy. Can I do all of them? Nah, some combos are too fucking hard. Like Dudley's combos where he does like half circle forward. Could I do it if it wasn't half circle? If it was just quarter circle forward to do his rapid punch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I love this shit though. This shit is fire. Nah, come on now. See, like you gotta do like the one thing that a lot of people don't understand about this game is that like the game is real combo specific. So like if I try to do, you saw I tried to do hard punch uppercut, it'll miss. But look what happens if I do light punch uppercut, it'll connect. Let me see. That was light punch uppercut. See, you see how it connects for whatever reason? Ken, same thing. Like, if I try to do his target combo into hard punch uppercut, he'll hit the first hit and then miss the rest of it. And then you can get countered. But you gotta do light punch uppercut. But this is a different game, yo. This for me is the best one they ever did. Whoever in Capcom Japan came up with this was a fucking genius. This was the best thing that ever happened in Street Fighter right here. This is why I keep bringing it up. In fact, I think it should even go further. You know what I mean? I think it goes pretty far. You know, that's fire right there. I'm sorry. And another thing, if you really notice on the stages, they put little markers here to let you know that you're still in universal overhead range. If you pay attention to the backgrounds, this is what I do. So, like, I don't have to go, oh my god, am I within universal overhead range? As soon as you match up, the character matches up with that train that's in the background right behind me, he's in universal overhead range. See? If I'm in front of it, look, he'll miss. If I don't pass it, he'll miss. But if my body's slightly past it, it'll hit. That's what I do. They set the markers in the background so you know when you're in universal overhead range. You see the overhead right there? You wouldn't think from right here it would land, right? Guess what? It does. By that marker right there in the background. I'm not like some genius that remembers exactly where to be. No, I'm literally looking at the marker right here. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you can't combo the overhead after that, but that's what I do because I realized that's what they're doing. Because when I was playing the game, I was like, why is there always some shit there? Like on Ryu stage, there's a little bird there. I'm like, did they put the bird there to like, oh my god, this stage looks amazing? Or did they put the bird there to try to you know, as a marker when they're playing the game to cheat their friends and shit while they're playing and shit? But that's why, because right here, I'm in range now. So now you really got to worry about this. You got to worry about this. This is why this game is so intense. Is because at this point right here, you have to worry about me comboing super here or here. So whether you're crouching high or low, I could combo super off you. You know what I'm saying? This is what made this game so fucking amazing. And what I want to do is keep improving on this. Because this was perfect. I'm not saying what they're doing in Street Fighter V is entirely wrong. I love how the game is way easier now. I love how you could combo uppercut off a crouching standing light kick. Off a standing light kick in Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, you can't combo anything. You can't combo super, you can't combo uppercut, nothing. Street Fighter 5 you can. I want to bring that to this. I want to bring universal overhead to Street Fighter 5 where I have those kind of options available. I want the one hit. I want to change Ryu's overhead to one hit, right? I want to change it to one hit, but guess what happens when you land the one hit? The opponent's stunned right there. Boom. Boom, I got full combo on him. I can do whatever I want right there. I want everything to do that. You know, you're thinking I'm an idiot. You know what I'm saying? But why am I an idiot? If someone's standing there and not paying attention, I don't care if it's Shaquille O'Neal. If I punch him with a jab in his fucking nose, there's going to be a brief moment where as big as that fucking dude is, he's not going to know where the fuck I am, who the fuck did it, how the fuck it happened. He's going to be stunned completely until he recovers. That's what they should put in this game entirely. As much as people are going to be, oh my god, but what's going to happen? They're going to jab and grab. All they're going to do is jab and fucking grab me. They grab me, I get stunned. A grab does a stun. If a dude picks me up off the fucking street and slams me on my back, you're telling me I'm gonna get up and be fine? Hell no, I'm gonna be like, god, You know what I'm saying? That's what this game should have. I do that, stun. Let me change the settings real quick, man. So you guys really fucking understand why the fuck I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying. And then I'm the bad guy. I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to help you guys out because you obviously don't know what the fuck you're doing anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. If I gotta fucking open my mouth to make the shit better, I'm gonna fucking open my fucking mouth. Alright, so this is the point I'm trying to make. Street Fighter V Crush Counter was an amazing fucking system that they added to the game. What that did was give you more opportunity, where in the older games, right there, if I land that, there it is. Let's see this. I threw him, what happened? He wakes up stunned. That's the whole game should be like that. What happens? He's crouching. I can't jab him, right? I crouch jabbed him. Oh my god. He's stunned. He's stunned. I do a fucking crouching light kick. He's stunned. What happens? Standing light kick. Oh my god, I'm fucking good. I'm fucking good. Right? Right? That's how the whole game should be, dog. That's gonna make this game fucking intense, dog. That's what you want the game to be. You want the game to be fucking intense. Right? Guess what? He's still gonna wake up stunned. That's crazy, though. You know, only the first hit stuns. It wouldn't be fair if you... Like, let's say I do this. Let's say right there what happened. What I do, I crouch a medium kick. My crouch and medium kick will put him into stun. But if I continue the combo and he goes into super, which a lot of the better players are obviously going to be doing, because from instinct they just naturally do it through practice and shit, he's going to get up and he's going to be fine. It wouldn't be fair that I land crouching medium kick into super combo. His stun goes away if I try to combo beyond one hit. The only hit that's going to stun is the first attack. So it could be a grab. Grab stuns. This is the way I would make the game. Grab stuns. It doesn't matter if I back throw him, anything. Grab stuns. Right? Okay. Crouching hard punch stun. Standing hard kicks stuns. Obviously, I'll have to put the opponent standing. You get the idea of what the fuck I'm saying and why I'm such a fucking genius, right? Now you fucking understand? Now you understand why I'm such a fucking genius, right? Okay. Stand. 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 Okay, right there. Don't matter what I do right there. A lot of you guys don't even know that Ryu had a target combo. Before Street Fighter V, what was he doing? He been had that. Y'all don't even know that. He been had that. He been had that. You know what I'm saying? He been had the Dai Truken. You know what I'm saying? That only works in the corner, so I would have to do it this way. But realistically, that shit wouldn't work. Realistically, that wouldn't happen in a real match. But I'm gonna do it anyway, though. So like this is what I'm trying to prove right here. Like, I would have to be here, right? This does work. I'm gonna try to prove that it works. This is a completely useless combo, but I like doing it anyway. So like, this is possible in a real match, like right here. I keep fucking up the spin kick. What I'm trying to do is the super after it. I'm talking a lot of shit right now. It's not easy. It's not easy doing it. Like, you could do this. I'm missing the spin kick. I want that cross-up spin kick to be better. See, like, it puts him too far to land the super. I want to land the super after that. Not only in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Not only in the corner. I want to do this. I want to do that, but like, I want to be able to... Can you do it this way? Yeah. Why does super not work after that? Why do I have to fix everything for you guys? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to fix everything for you guys? You know what I'm saying? So like, alright, so like, it's about this distance right here that you're gonna have. I'm trying to land it. It's not easy. See? You can't... You know what's crazy? Am I wrong or am I wrong? You're telling me why can't he do that? Obviously, he can only do it in the corner, right? Why can't he do that, though? And open up the corner in third strike. Don't make it on some wake-up shit. Open up the corner at all times. Because in this game, you could not cross up the opponent in the corner if they were already off the ground. If they were already... Very weird. I don't know. Like, it was very weird. If they were standing, you would not cross them up. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You wasting your time. That's what's happening. I'm loving this shit. I'm loving this shit, dog. This is a lot of fun to me, especially when I play against the best players in the world. You know what I'm saying? I want that cross-up spin kick to be better. You see how it's like? You see how it should hit? I want the hitbox to be bigger. You know what I'm saying? It should not be so difficult. That's very important for Ken, for Ryu, for Akuma to have this. You know what I'm saying? It's too goddamn hard to land it, I think. They should fix that. That's how the whole game should be, dog. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what I do. Carter kicked him in his belly. Fuck you, super nigga. You know what I'm saying? I kicked you in your foot. Fuck you, nigga. Super nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how they should do it. Crazy as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like the only difference I would make, so only the first attack that you do, whether it's a throw, whether it's a crouching jab, it doesn't matter. Standing jab, standing light kick, only that first hit puts them into stun. If you decide to continue to combo them after that first hit, let's say you do a combo that's 4 hits, they're not gonna get off the ground stunned because you broke away you took their stun away. I know how stupid that sounds, but it wouldn't be fair if, you know, you did a 10-hit combo and then, you know, they wake up stunned and then you do another 10-hit combo. I think that would be ridiculous. But if I do this and then I'm like, okay, it gives me time. It gives me fucking time to think. Like, okay, what do I want to do here? Do I want to fucking get some style points? Do I just want to, like, all I need is a throw to win? Fuck it, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna do a throw. You know what I'm saying? That's all for one, by the way. That wasn't buffering either, by the way. That was literally talent right there. But so like right here, this is why this game is so dope. You know, this game is so fucking dope. I don't care what anyone says. If you don't like, if there's any Street Fighter you should be playing, it's this one, and this is why. That does a stun. Whether they're crouching or not, that does a stun. You suck at the game, guess what? For a player that's good, guess what's gonna happen? Universal overhead, they're gonna go right to the super off instinct. They're gonna do this. He's stunned. Full combo right there. He's stunned. He's stunned. Okay. You know, I don't know why my super's not coming out. I'm whacked. There it is. You know what I mean? The advanced players are gonna be doing shit like that. The scrubs, they're gonna do this. I caught him with an overhead. What happened? Throw. I'ma throw him. You know what I'm saying? Throw. Okay. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I caught him with a standing jab. Guess what? I'm gonna catch him with 3 more, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch him with 2 more. I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all for 1, by the way. That's all for 1, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Just so you guys understand that I actually am good at this shit. You know what I'm saying? You beginner intermediate players can't get that shit off of 1. So go suck a dick, nigga! So, what was I gonna say? So this is what, these are the changes I want to make to Street Fighter 6. If they don't want to listen to me, that's cool. Capcom USA, if you want to listen to me, I'm telling you what it is. This game is already dope. The characters are amazing. The game is funny. The special moves are basically the foundation for every fighting game that's out right now. Mortal Kombat, Tekken, all that shit started because of Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? I land a spin kick. Guess what? Stun. You know what I'm saying? Right there. He obviously wouldn't be getting off the ground stunned because I did more than 1 hit. You know what I'm saying? Like right here. Now let's say he's stunned. He's not gonna wake up stunned because I did more than 1 hit. Only the first hit stuns. and beyond that they go right back to normal, and they're able, you know, if they're comboed, obviously the game is the same. That's what you guys got to do here. I love how easy the combos are in Street Fighter V, but the reason I think this should be brought back, that crouching light kick, crouching jab, fucking, it gives you a lot of time. Believe it or not, as hard as the combo may seem at first, especially for beginner players, it gives you a lot of additional time to really buffer that double quarter circle forward, which is the hardest part for a lot of beginner intermediate players. Especially if they're coming from like Mortal Kombat, you're gonna have a lot of trouble at the very beginning doing those super motions. But as you understand what's really happening, you can mash the double quarter circle. So like basically if you could do Fireball, which is like my sister fucking could do the shit, right? So you'd have to be a fucking pretty bad male player to not be able to do that, right? I don't care how they interpret it, because females don't play this shit. And for good reason, because they're not stupid like I am, because the shit is, you know, the shit for over 20 years was way too fucking hard to play in the first place. So that kind of takes away some of the fun of it, but they've been making the game a lot easier. And this was one of the first games that was way easier to do. This was the first Street Fighter where I felt like it was easy for anyone to really... It gave you the time that you felt you needed. Whereas the other games, I felt like to land, especially in Super Turbo, combo and Super is like very difficult. I could do it on D-pad, but it's like extremely difficult. Like to combo Guile's Super in Alpha, I mean Nash, you know, off a crouching light kick is crazy hard. You know what I'm saying? But I've done it, like on D-pad, so it is possible, but it's like hard. It should not be that hard. You know, even if you want to bring one-button supers into Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying? If you want to bring one-button supers into Street Fighter, people will understand. If you want to make LB like an option for beginner players to just do crouching medium kick and instantly press LB and get super or medium punch it, I'm cool with that. I'm going to be doing it the regular way because I'm so used to it already. But I understand why they would want to do that, because it's a business and they want to make money. And I'm cool with that. But that's how you do it. But don't change what's dope for the players like who really love the game, who've been playing it for a long time. Because situations like that, in Street Fighter V, you only get a crouching light kick, crouching jab. That makes the comboing the super even harder than it is in this game. Why do I say that? Because you don't have that third hit. You see what I'm doing here? I'm doing 3. That gives me a lot of time to buffer that super motion, which is a double quarter circle forward. You see I'm doing it off of 1. Can I do it off of 1? Yeah. You know, when it's online and with the lag, it's extremely difficult. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you don't know what the fucking word buffer means, look this shit up, dog. I'm not your fucking teacher, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your motherfucking teacher from high school and shit, dog. So go suck a dick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, like, I'm gonna go wipe my ass real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and talk with y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling that, go suck a dick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't got time for no bullshit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite sound effect in the entire game. You know what I'm saying? He could do that in air too. Yeah. Alright, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are the changes I'm trying to make in the game, dog. If you don't want to listen to me, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? As a company, you would be stupid not to listen to me, because changes like that would make the game even better. Like, you don't have to worry about there being this infinite jab combo shit, because there's push block, there's hit block, there's pushback. If you notice what's happening right there, as I'm trying to combo my opponent, I'm instantly getting pushed away to keep the the possibility for an infinite to happen in the first place. You see? It gives you a limited time to try to combo them, because if I try to like just be corny and like I'm good, all crouching, look where I'm at. I can't do it anymore, even if I wanted to. So what the game developers are saying is, land your fucking combos. Otherwise, you're not going to be in a combo position anymore. And that's exactly the way the game should be. You know what I'm saying? He's going to wake up stunned, right? Kick in the head. That's the way the game should be. I land a kick in the head, guess what happens? I have options right there. I have time. It gives me time to get there. It gives me variety, options. I have so much time to really process it. What do I want to go for here? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, players are just going to jab, try to stun you, and grab you, and try to stun you. A grab is going to do a stun, and a jab is going to do a stun. But guess what? They're already doing it. Guess what? They're already doing it, trying to get that stun. The only difference is, now the game's going to be way more intense, because... And if you're good at the game, it's not going to matter if they try to do that. Because tactics like that are beginner tactics, and they don't make it into the highest level. As you can see, they designed the game so that if I try to do all this, I'm leaving myself vulnerable trying to play like that. You're not understanding as a beginner player, but you are. You know what I'm saying? Every time I try to do that and try to go for a grab or this and that, I'm putting myself vulnerable right there. So what am I saying? As a player, if you want to get better, you should have, you know, the strategy. A lot of you guys don't understand. I'm playing online, so there's lag. So there's situations that I know I'm doing correctly, and they're just not coming out. Like I break a grab, I know for a fact they were trying to grab. I try to break the grab, it doesn't come out. But if I was playing offline, I would break it 10 times out of 10. So these are the things that can get you aggy online. You know what I'm saying? When you're playing online, but it's a miracle that's happening in the first place, because brilliant Europeans, you know, came up with this technology. Is it everything in the world? No. But is it amazing that it's happening, that me and someone from New York City could play at the same time and have like an enjoyable match and almost feel like we're in the same home and shit? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm on the right track with what I'm saying. Am I going to regret it later when I play online? Of course. The best players in the world are going to regret it, because they're going to run into dudes that are whack at the game, that crouch jab you or steady jab you and grab you and stun you and beat you in about 4 seconds. But that's okay, because when they play offline, it's not going to really be that. It's going to be the same game. Stun. Right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change too much, other than the fact that you're going to get way more time to land your combos, which is good, even for especially for beginner players, because the expert players don't really need the time. As you can see, I can do it off of 1. You know what I'm saying? I can do it off of 1, so it's not really a big deal to me, but to a beginner player who can't do it off of 1, who probably needs more than 3 even to do this, who can't even do this, which is a standard combo, like an intermediate player should be able to do this. You know what I mean? Even I struggle to do it, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. This game is an amazing game. You know, if you're playing the game for fun, play against people you know. Don't play online. You know what I'm saying? Because online experience is not the same way it is offline. So you're gonna press buttons and nothing's gonna come out sometimes. That's just part of playing online. You know what I'm saying? But if you do want to take it to the next level, you kind of have to play online to see what's happening in the world. You know what I'm saying? If people want to keep their setups offline, believe me, people practice every situation with every character and find out everything. You know what I'm saying? So I like this combo right here. I missed it though, the second part. I missed it. I have to do it earlier. Okay, he did fireball, super, popped him up into the air, fireball, super, and then he kind of fell out of it, but You know what I'm saying? It's just all love, man. You know what I'm saying? What I really... So yeah, like I said, this is the best Street Fighter. In my opinion, this is the best Street Fighter of all time. If I had to choose another one, I would choose Hyper Fighting. Hyper Fighting for me and this were the best ones of all time. The reason why I say Hyper Fighting, you know what I'm saying? Let me change the game. Can I change the game like from this menu or... It says arcade. It says... Okay. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Did I change anything that I wasn't supposed to? And the sound effects were even doper, man. Oh, let me tell you something. Let me just say one more thing. Change character. Now I want to change character though. I fucked up right here. I'm gonna pick this character. Oh yeah, bring Sean back. Please bring this character back. You know, I love your franchise. I love your company. You guys do make amazing games. You know, if you catch me in a moment where I'm being a sore loser, just ignore what I'm saying because I don't really mean it. But yo, I do mean some of it. Like when I say you guys like are whack for not fixing it, I really mean that. When I say you nerds are whack for not fixing it, I really mean that. All right. I'm joking, of course. I love these guys. This game's awesome. You know what I'm saying? I love this move right here. These are the reasons why I love Sean. I love that he can ground tackle him. I love that. That's like so cool. I wish he could combo it though. You know how in this game he can't combo it? I do crouching medium kick, and that's not a combo. That's just a setup. You know what I'm saying? But like right here, like I wish he could do crouching medium punch, instant tackle, and combo. I wish that combo right there. I wish crouching medium kick combo with Sean. I wish they brought back his original uppercut because this one looks kind of like KOF, and it looks kind of gay. Hey, he does the double uppercut. That looks kind of gay, actually. You know what I'm saying? I wish they brought back the uppercut that he originally had in Street Fighter 3 New Generation, where he does the uppercut like Ryu and Ken, but then when he's at the highest point, he punches them back to the ground. But on EX, they should bounce on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So he could do it again. He has options right there. He could do a cross under. He could do, you know, he has options available right there. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, you know, I was watching a YouTube video of this guy breaking down Sean. Not that I needed someone to break down Sean because I was literally the best Sean in the world. At least here in North America. You know what I'm saying? I was like, every player that tried to like pretend to be good with this player was whack. They were just fighting my shit. They were copying my style with the character. You know what I'm saying? None of them dudes was nicer to me. That's a fact. Or Elena. I don't care who the fuck they are. Or Elena. What was I gonna say? Damn, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Nah, this game is dope, man. This game is something else, man. Like, I prefer, like, Tatsunoko versus Capcom graphics, obviously, where it really, you know, I wish it was kind of more like, instead of Tatsunoko versus Capcom was awesome. You know, I wish they would re-release it on PlayStation, because I think a lot of people would be playing that game. That game was phenomenal. Like, I was like probably the only dude picking like characters that no one picked. He doesn't. He can't do it off of 3. Unfortunately, Sean can only do it off of 2, off of his uppercut. You know, I just did uppercut into super, into uppercut into super. That's one of his trials right there. So, you know, if you thinking now I'm whack at this shit, dog, I dare you to bet against me in this shit. I dare you to bet against me in this shit. I dare you to bet against me in this shit, dog. I dare you to bet against me in this shit. I dare you to bet against me in this shit offline, dog. I dare you to bet against me in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these corny Yoon players that picks Yoon and just, you know, thinks he's the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just one of those corny Yoon dudes that, oh, he picks Yoon, learns a target combo, activates Ganejin, and thinks he's good. No, I'm not one of those guys. I'm actually good. I'm actually pick Sean and whoop your Yoon's fucking ass good. I'm pick Sean and whoop your motherfucking Yoon's ass and wipe the floor with him good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you guys here at Capcom USA, you know, I would recommend, you know, Street Fighter 6 is looking amazing. But it needs this. At the very least, please bring this. Forget about that drive rush, all that bullshit. Forget about making level 3s and all that shit. Make every super should be a level 3. But make every level 3 one super. A level, you know, you only have to make one. But obviously as you're playing the game, you're wasting meter, you're not going to have a super anymore. That's fair. You wasted your meter, you wasted your investment. What'd you waste your investment on? You wasted on pussy? You know what I'm saying? I say that's not a waste. Okay. No, that's for y'all. For me, I say it's overrated. I say these bitches are overrated. I'm trying to bring it back to Roman times where they was feeding niggas grapes and shit. Because that's what they're there for, and that's what they're fucking there for, and that's what they're good for. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, feed me fucking grapes while I lay back and shit. Because that's what the fuck you're there for. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how they interpret it. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck they're there for, and they know it. That's why they laugh when men say that kind of real shit. Alright, so yeah, like I said, yeah, I think the stream. Dun, dun. They gotta bring it back, yo. They gotta bring it back. Universal overhead. Whoever at Capcom Japan. You know what I'm saying? Whoever at Capcom Japan thought that was a good idea to bring universal overhead into the game, man. You guys had the right idea. That's someone that you keep at the company. That universal overhead and the dash is really what made Street Fighter the amazing franchise. Like, it was always amazing. It was always an amazing franchise. But once they added the dash and the universal overhead, which originally happened in Street Fighter 3, it became the perfect fighting game. You know what I'm saying? And that's why if you look at people's list of best fighting games and stuff like that on YouTube, you know, even like these big companies that review movies and shit, they'll do a list of the best fighting games, and guess who was number one for them, for one of them at least? Third Strike. They said Third Strike was the best. You know what I'm saying? And it's for the reasons that I'm saying. You know, the game finally, like, the game was always way too hard. The game was always way too hard, especially Street Fighter 1. You know what I'm saying? Was it playable? Can you do the combos after learning how to do it and everything? Yeah, but it still felt too fucking hard, man. You know what I'm saying? For like a player with Ken to like willingly know that he was doing hard punch into hard punch uppercut and really commit to it and like know that he had the talent was not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like way too fast and way too hard. But like, this game felt like it was like the first one. Like, I loved all of them. Like hyper fighting, I love hyper fighting. You know what I'm saying? Of course I did. And that's like my second favorite is hyper fighting. But this is my first favorite. And if I could only play one Street Fighter, it would be Third Strike. And for the reasons I'm saying, But I would still make changes to third strike though. Like if it was up to me, I would still make changes. Like for example, like with Sean. Like with Sean, can he combo his universal overhead into his super R2? He can, but I believe it only works in the corner. So like I use super R2 with Sean. Why do I do that? Because in this game, his uppercut is very easy to parry, just like Ryu's uppercut is real easy to parry. So the reason I pick super R2 with Sean is that really makes players think twice about trying to jump in the air and try to get an easy air parry. You know what I'm saying? Now they got to parry a whole super, which is way harder to do. So it makes his character, which is, you know, as you can see, he's not really a combo character. He's like he's almost like Ryu, only worse. But he does have what it takes though, you know what I'm saying? He does have what it takes, but he's like real whack in this one. You know what I mean? No, that's not an easy combo. I landed on the first try before. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not easy to do these combos, man. You know, like to land the technical. First of all, you should only be doing this. After I land one super, it should end there. I should not be able to pop another super out. That's crazy. That's some like Marvel vs. Capcom shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, and this is another reason why. Also for Sean, you see that basketball that he throws right there? That's a taunt. I'm trying to make that a regular projectile he could use without taunting. Like he'll have one that he could throw like, you know, close to him, mid screen, and then full screen. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to do that. You know, this automatically lands where the opponent is. So like obviously you wouldn't do a close up because it takes way too long. But you see how it adjusts automatically? It does a little bit of honing, so that doesn't stun. The taunt doesn't stun for whatever reason. That should stun. The basketball hitting them should stun as well. I don't know why. I guess they didn't make taunt stun in this game. I didn't notice that before, but yeah, this is the best Street Fighter of all time. I love this game, man. It's like I never get tired of it. I never get tired of it. There's no V shift. There's no there's none of that bullshit. This was a pure fighting game. There was no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? No V-roll, no V-shift or whatever. There was no, whatever the hell the other thing is that comes back with like an attack. I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not easy right there. You know, that's not easy right there what I just did. That's like very hard. So, but like I said, you know, I think universal overhead from what I'm seeing, I love Street Fighter 6 looks amazing, but I think if they just put the universal overhead in it, Street Fighter 5, like it doesn't have to change too much. The projectiles aren't the problem. The fact that Guile can do this instead of flash kick is the problem. The fact that he could do crouching fierce and like standing hard kick as an anti-air is the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Like he'll throw a sonic boom, you'll hop over, and then he'll crouching fierce you. And that's the problem with this game. And that's the problem. They should not allow him to do a crouching fierce like that. They should change the direction of the crouching fierce to something else. Maybe make it like a you know, a sweep or something, or overhand right. You know, another overhead, like another universal overhead that the characters have. You could never have too many of those. You know, if you want to make a universal overhead too, that all the characters have with a crouching fierce, where they're in a crouching position like this, but the character still hits him with an overhead even though he's crouching like this, that adds another level of variety to the game that is much needed, especially in the newer games. You know, I would love for them to even go back and still update this game and fix some of the issues. You know, not even issues. That's what this game didn't really have too many issues. You know, I thought this game was perfect. You know, I'm sure like I said, the cross-up spin kick, that's like getting real particular, but it's necessary for a character like the one I use, which unfortunately is the one I use, to really win. It's necessary for him to win. So that's why I say it. You know what I'm saying? Another thing. You know, I was the only Sean player correctly using his wheel kick. You know what I'm saying? I was the only Sean player correctly landed. I was like, look how amazing his fucking, and that hits overhead. That's anti-projectile right there. He can catch you full screen anti-projectiles. Do not sleep on my boy Sean, dog. He could roll under your shit. That's like if you put the AI right there, he'll throw a fireball, you can roll under his shit. You never want to roll past light punch. If you ever do a roll in this game, if you ever do like a slide under projectile, you never want to do like this, because that's just gonna get you countered. Like from right here, the opponent's gonna have all the time in the world to be like, wow, this guy's an idiot, and full combo you right there. But if you do this and go under, you do this and go under, you know what I'm saying? Now you're within jumping range right here. You know what I'm saying? So like I went under his first thing, now he does another fireball, I'm already in jump kick range. You know what I'm saying? And what does that mean? Like obviously that missed though, but if I had Super R1 that would work. So what does that mean? If I did it a little bit later it would hit, see? If I did it a little bit later it would hit. Oh, give me that. Oh, come on. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Suck this dick, girl. You're a big girl. But, like I said. Oh, I did the super for a third time because it's such an infinite. I'm trash. I'm trash. Oh, another thing that I love that he does. He'll do this. He'll do this. He has the most annoying shit. He has the Ken roll. You know what I'm saying? He'll cross you under. Like, if you catch him with a crouching medium kick, like right here, close range. Obviously, you would never do that, but... And another thing, like all these Sean players none of these Sean players were doing this. I was the first Sean player, like literally in North America, doing this. Like I would catch him with an attack, roll up, build meter. You know what I'm saying? And it puts you in these like sticky situations, which he needed a lot. Yo, bring Sean back. Bring Sean back, kid. This character is God. He went from being God to like being like completely trash in the game. He's just completely trash. Oh, I missed it. You have to learn the uppercut first. Ah, you have to do another uppercut after that. It's very difficult, but you get the idea. I'm obviously not a bad player if I'm doing this. Like those are hard combos right there. I guarantee you, intermediate players can't land that combo. Beginner players will never land that combo right there. But that's also what makes this game fun. You know who's who and what's what about what they're doing. But obviously, some of these joystick players have an advantage in these older games because you're able to press the button way faster on a joystick than you are. You know what I'm saying? You have multiple fingers to use on 6 buttons, whereas controller players are literally using, for the most part, for all the 4 face buttons, they're using their thumb. And then for hard punch, hard kick, R1, R2, they're using, I'm using just my index. So that's one button, one finger for 2 buttons on the top, and then one finger for 4 buttons on the bottom. Whereas a joystick player can use his pinky to hit like hard kick if he's ever in a sticky situation, like, ah, you know what I mean? And he has variety there. He has like a lot of options there. It's easier for him to double tap a big button like that because he could flick 2 fingers on that one button and really increase the likelihood of it coming out. Whereas on a controller, unfortunately, you couldn't do that. So like obviously they have a better opportunity in the older games. Now the game is getting easier, so it doesn't even really matter if you have a joystick or not. You know what I'm saying? Which I really like. You know, this game is fucking awesome. This is the best Street Fighter of all time. And in my opinion, it's the best fighting game of all time. And in my opinion, almost every fighting game tries to be this. Like Dragonball FighterZ literally tries to be a combination of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Third Strike. Why? Because in Dragonball FighterZ they have this. A similar universal overhead looking attack. Right? What does Guilty Gear have? A similar universal overhead kind of style attack. Where does that come from? Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this game is... Bring Sean back. Please stop fucking around. Bring Sean back. I really mean that. If Sean doesn't make it into Street Fighter 6, I'm gonna talk a lot of shit. I'm gonna talk a lot of shit, dog. So you better put him in Street Fighter 6. Because this is my favorite character in the fucking whole game. I was the best Sean, and I believe I was the best Sean in the entire world. I love this dude. Yeah, I love this character. My lips are dry as fuck. I feel like I kissed like I don't know, like a stovetop and shit. My lips are dry as fuck, yo. You know, I like I said, if I could make the game, I would make it the way I'm saying. I know you guys are like, dude, that's too much. You can't stun the opponent every hit. Why can't you? That's exactly what this game needs. They already have the perfect game. They already have the pieces to the puzzle. I'm just opening their eyes and showing them that they're already doing it. Every hit does this. Every hit does this and gives you all the time in the world to figure out what combo you want to do. Get a little bit closer, position yourself a little bit better. Maybe get a better combo in, maybe get a mix-up. I don't know what you want to do with it. I don't know how you want to play the game. The best players in the world are trying to land combos, so I don't know what you're trying to do with it. I really don't know what you're trying to do with it, but I know I'm going to try to land these fucking combos and get the fucking win. You know what I'm saying? Way too far. Way too far. The only thing that Third Strike doesn't have that I do like about Street Fighter is this. You can't combo off standing light kick in this game. Can you combo off a crouching light kick? Yeah. You saw I just did it right there. I could do super, I could do uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Crouching jab, same thing. Is it hard? Just double tap. You know, do the motion. Don't even think about it. Don't even go, you know, is the Dragon Punch gonna work? Just do it. It is gonna work. If you just mash the jab button, it'll work. That's what the best players are doing. Don't believe the hype with these guys. Do not believe the hype with these joystick players and all these guys. They're fucking just mashing like everyone else because this game is so fucking hard. The original games were so fucking hard to play that obviously they were mashing. So don't believe the hype with these guys. Just keep pressing the button over and over. That's what I do. I'm not no special guy that's like, oh my god, he's the Gandhi. You know, he's the Gandhi of Street Fighter. He just knows when. You know what I mean? Nah. No, that's not what I'm doing. Like, I'm literally just, like, matching for my fucking life right here. Like, if I'm pressing the button as if my life depended on it, like someone had a gun to my head and shit. That's what I'm doing. Like, don't believe the hype with these guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I have a little experience, so I'm able to do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do it the fake way. See? That's the fake way. If you didn't realize what I was doing, I was buffering the super right there. In this game, what I do love about this game, which I don't agree should even be in the game, but it does make the game way more fun, especially for the charge characters. But like right there, while you see me doing all this down up shit, and it looks like I'm not really doing nothing, what I'm really doing is I'm putting the super motion before I even press a button. So before I press the button, I'm doing all this. Really, what I'm doing while I'm doing all this, I'm pressing down, forward in between all that. So like when I press the button, I already have it out. Because this game is so lenient. This game gives you so much time to really, did he do it? Or did he not do it? That's why this game is so much fun, because there's a lot of mind games going on in this game, believe it or not. But the best players know this. Because when you see players doing a lot of moves like that, motions with the character like this, it's because they're really going for special moves right there, or supers. So what a player does, the smartest players, what they're doing is they're going, oh, okay, you trying to catch me with some shit, that's going to probably knock any button I press. So now they're going to doing nothing all over again. You know what I'm saying? Where they may have been doing all this, now they see you doing all this jiggling and shit. But what happens is the best players are doing this. You know what I'm saying? They're hiding their motions as well, especially like the real good Akuma players. They'll pretend to do overheads in this game. I'm happy they changed that. They'll pretend to do an overhead and do an instant raging demon and grab you, and you can't get out of it. If you weren't already jumping out of the air when the overhead came out, so what I recommend, if you ever play an Akuma that has full meter, if he ever has full meter and he goes for an overhead, jump out of the way. Take the hit. Even if he goes for an overhead, take the fucking hit. It's better than getting hit by a raging demon. You know what I'm saying? It's a little trick that they know. That they'll pretend to do the overhead and catch you with the raging demon, and that'll literally take away like 60% of your health, 50% of your health. So if they catch you with the overhead, it's only going to probably hit once. And what's that going to do? 5%? So mathematically, you'd be intelligent to jump out of the way anytime an Akuma has 2 meters, full meter, like maxed out. If you see him doing overhead, take the fucking jump, get the fuck out of the way. Dash, I don't know what the fuck you want to do, but jump the fuck out of the way. Jump towards him. Don't jump away from him, because if you jump away from him, he could still catch you with the Raging Demon. So jump towards him, because he can't do the Raging Demon the other way once he starts doing it the one way. So, you know what I'm saying? Mathematically, in your head, you got to go, what's better for me to do? You know what I'm saying? These are the things that the best players are doing in the world. You know what I'm saying? These are logics that you have to have. The thing is, what happens in the heat of the moment, you start to get like emotional, you start to get intense and shit, and you forget shit like that. So when you see the Akuma doing that, even though I know about it, I'll forget about it. You know what I'm saying? He'll catch me with it, and I'll look like a fucking scrub to everybody. Oh my god, he's trash. No, it happens to the best players in the world. You know, sometimes information that you already know about, it slips your mind, you know, because you want some arrogant shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is the best, for me, this is the best Street Fighter of all time. I hope they never ban me from playing Street Fighter Online. You know what I'm saying? Even if they did, I'll still play against the AI because it's so fun to me. But, you know, I know I'm right, because what happens is you'll run into players that they'll do like what happened with me with the Ibuki player. What happened? He didn't land his combo. He did some EX projectile. I tried to combo him. What happened? I got countered. Ryu, same shit. Ken, same shit. That's not the way it should be, dog. At the highest level, what are players trying to do? Combo each other, right? Right? Am I right about that? So why make it even easier for them? You know, it's already hard enough beating these better players out there. I'm not going to deny it. I've already done it. I did it in this game you know, which for me is the hardest game. I don't have to prove it to anyone or myself anymore. I already did it. This was the hardest Street Fighter of all time, and I did it. Did I win any tournaments for it? No, but that's because I didn't go. You know, had I actually went, I would have won for sure. I know I would have placed for sure, but I know for a fact I would have at least won one, because that was my determination back then. But you know what I'm saying? I felt like I already kind of accomplished it, and it's even harder to do it online. But it's a lot of fun though, man. It's a mind game. It's a mind game, but it's also a challenge to yourself. Can you capitalize when you land those attacks? Can you capitalize? That's the question. Are you quick enough to capitalize? You know what I'm saying? That's what this game is all about. Are you quick enough to capitalize when those moments are available? Because against the best players, they're not going to be available often, and that's what makes this game so fun. Can't believe I missed that. I'm trying to land it off of. The one. There it is. I know I can do it. So like right here. You know what I'm saying? This game's fucking incredible. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this, I love this game so much that if they told me the only way you're gonna keep playing this game is if you kiss my fucking ass, I would kiss their fucking ass. Even if it had shit stains on it, like I would kiss their ass. Even if they had shit stains on their butt cheeks, I would still kiss their ass. That's how much I love this game. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I have it. So like, that's just a way to build meter, and you're still putting yourself in a position. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you see a lot of players, like it looks like they're making mistakes. They're not making mistakes. Like when I'm doing this, like I landed my attack. Did I land a combo like this? I should realistically be going for this. As a strong player, if I want to win consistently, I should be going for spin kick instead of. But it's like a very dangerous tool that he has. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll go from, or you know, he'll go into grab, he'll go into, or he could just keep doing this. You know, obviously the best players aren't falling for that, but like every once in a while, believe it or not, when you throw out that grab, which every player. You know, all these videos I see, like they're like, dude, don't even use it. It's real easy to parry. But guess what? Like, it still works. I've played tons of players that I've caught them with. You know, because if I played the game going, oh, one guy says don't use it because it's so trash that it's an easy parry. It's in the game for a reason. The people that developed this game put it in the game for a reason. It does work. You just can't use it. You can't abuse it. You can use it, just don't abuse it. Because the best players in the world are going to catch on, and they are going to capitalize. So that's what also makes an amazing player. It's the ability to not only add variety to their game, but know when to add what variety to their game. You know what I'm saying? And this is a game for people who really like challenging strategy games, because this really is a strategy game. You know, believe it or not, if you think that it's just doing stuff and getting lucky, it's not. It's really not. Those players do not make it to the top spots if they think they're going to win off getting lucky. You know what I'm saying? This is a game where talented players are making intelligent decisions and winning. Because you cannot beat the best players in the world without doing it. You can't. You can't. It's not possible. Can you get lucky and beat them? Yeah. But can you consistently get lucky and beat them? No. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? The best players in the world are fucking amazing at this shit. So when you see me, fuck this game, fuck this shit, I can't stand this shit, it's because the game is intense. The game is You know, I'm telling you, the game is a lot of fun, bro. I'm telling you, you see me playing it all the time. It's a lot of fun. Give it a chance. If you never played this game, like, I highly recommend getting the collection, the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. It's only like $20. You get basically Street Fighter 1 all the way to Street Fighter 3 and all the variations of it. It's so worth it. Even if it's like $20, $40, get it. It's so worth it. Believe me when I tell you, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't really play this game online as much, but if you go on Discord, I'm sure there's people always wanting to play this shit because it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? It's a classic. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, yeah, I love this game. I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm gonna try to get like a few matches on 5, and then I'm done. So if you, I don't know, I'm gonna try to get some matches on 5.